Come on. I'm sorry, I know that angle was probably terrible. Alright, getting ready to set up the Tegu tank. One thing I learned when working with the Power Sun bulbs is to leave them off if you're going to be inside the enclosure for a extended period of time, because they start to irritate you. They're pretty strong. First thing I'm going to do is get all that newspaper out. Dumping all of it in because I know from last time I got a lot of bedding how much I'm gonna need roughly. And again, this is 2 cubic feet. Also came from LLLreptile. I've had it for about a week already and it's still pretty wet. It hasn't come out of the bag once, so that goes to show you how well it holds humidity and moisture. Now I'll cut the light on since I'm not gonna be in there as much. It's gonna be in and out. My perverted friend was here, he would have said something nasty right there. A couple of these pieces feel a little jagged, but I think it'll be fine. As long as you're not putting too much pressure on it, you should be okay. Now, this is just what I do. You don't have to, but I feel like it makes the substrate hold a little better when the Tegu tries to burrow. In goes the Eco Earth. I don't want to make a mess, so. One thing I've always been bad at is opening bags. Any kind of bag, you name it. Chips, plastic bags, grocery bags. Oh, see? There we go. Substrate bags. Suck at opening them. Need to work on that. Put that on my bucket list. Learn how to open bags better. And I may not even use all of this just because I don't think I'll need it. Nothing special here, you know, just mixing it in so you get a consistency that you like. Yeah, I actually like that mix right there. A little bit more. Next goes a water bowl. What I'm gonna do with the water bowl is put it down into the substrate so the Tegu doesn't have to climb up into the water. Next, Basking Spot on my stone that you guys saw last time. This tank will be between 85 and 93 degrees ambient, and that hot spot right there will be anywhere from 105 to 110 degrees. Now you have your basking spot, water bowl. What's missing? Light source. And we need a hide. And like I said, I originally used this, but it molds when I put it in the substrate for too long. So I'm gonna go with this guy. So put you down there somewhere. We need a food dish. I have to go buy a food dish because the food dishes I was using, I think they got pretty dirty. So for this new baby Tegu, I don't want to risk anything. I'm gonna go buy a new food dish. And I think this is about it. Normally Tegu enclosures are pretty plain because once they get big enough they start rearranging stuff. I might buy another, you know, ornament or like a skull, crocodile skull or something like that to put it in there just because it'll give the Tegu another place to hide. But other than that, this is pretty much it. It's your hide spot, water source, bedding. The bedding's up to about 4 inches, maybe more. Got your hot spot, which also serves as a hide underneath the burrow. And like I said, this is gonna be a repeat if you guys saw the first one. Alright, now we're ready to unbox the little dude. Again, when you get a shipment from LLLreptile, you're pretty excited about it. I never really had any gripes with LLLreptile. I don't think I've ever had any complaints. You know, they're really professional. See, it's pretty hot today, so ice pack. The only thing I wish they did that I've seen other websites do, I've seen other websites sometimes randomly put extra little tidbits in a shipment. You know, I've seen people purchased one baby bearded dragon and they got a surprise bearded dragon, you know, along with the original one they purchased. Or just something, you know, just something random and surprising that I think the consumers would really love. I would. Everything else is always top notch in my opinion. This is a baby, oh my gosh. I have a feeling this baby is about to bolt right out of my hand as soon as I get it up. I'm sorry, I know this is noisy for you. I don't mean it. He looks pretty anxious already, so definitely not gonna grab him. Yep, you gotta escape. Okay. Yeah, he's a little pissed off. As you can see, he's trying to get away. I'm not squeezing him too tight. I'm just giving him a little resistance so he can't run away from me. Again, this looks like it's being rough, but I'm really not. If I let him go, he'll jump and bolt on my floor. So let's put him in the tank. Who's this crazy guy holding me and telling me to calm down?